Hi guys, welcome to the next video of Node Express MongoDB Bootcamp. In this video, we're going to be talking about streams, which is very important topic. A stream means that we write or read the data in chunks. Means, let's say a video streaming platform. You are live on a YouTube or you are watching a video. YouTube video does not load the whole video and show it to you. Instead, it loads the chunk from the internet and you can watch it based upon your internet speed. So it improves the performance as well as improves the user experience. So if there are thousands of lines in the file, we are not supposed to read all the thousands line at once. Instead, one by one reading is a better practice, right? So we are not going to talk about the video streaming currently in this video, but hopefully in the future. But we are going to be talking about streaming in file system, like reading the data and writing the data in the file system through streams, right? So I have already created a folder streams, and inside it I have created a file. And in this video, we don't need any third-party package. Instead, we will only be using the FS module of Node, and this is it. So const fs require fs, right? And I don't have currently any file that I can actually take it as an example which has thousands of lines. So I can create that using fs package. So let's create a let I equals to 0, I is less than 10,000. So I'll be creating a file fs.write file sync, and I can name it the output.tsx, and I can name it anything, right? So I can write like hello world, and then I can pass a flag a, and it is actually to create this hello world on the separate line in this file, right? So let's try to run this file node index.js. So it's quick, and yeah, so it has created this hello world. So it has not actually added this \n, so I'm going to add \n after this string. And now let's see it actually. Let me remove this file first, and now I'm going to run it again. All right, it should work fine now. So there are 1,000 lines, 10,000 lines actually here of the hello world text, right? So we have an example file. Now let's try to read this file now in streams. Okay, so fs package actually gives us functions that can let's say that we can have a stream and then fs read file. If we go through all the functions it provides, then it should actually show us create read stream and create write stream. So these are the two functions that we can use. So first of all, let's use the write stream first. So fs dot create write stream. Oh, read stream, we need to read this data. So I'll show you the write stream example after this. So then I will read it from the output.txt file, and after that we have different options, and the one main option of it is like first of all, let's set the encoding to UTF-8, and we have another option we can pass to it is the high watermark, and this is actually we can actually pass the number of bytes to be sent in chunks. Let's say that the size of this output.txt file is like 30,000 bytes or 50,000 bytes, we want to give this value to the high water mark that this number of bytes should be sent to. I'm going to pass the 10,000 bytes to it. Okay. Now, if I'm using the stream.on, and it gives us a lot of properties. So we have the data, end, error, open. So I'll choose the data. Data means that it should keep on running, keep on reading the data until there is a data. So it will keep on reading the data, and until it will reach the 10,000th line, then it will stop. Okay, so stream data, and then I can receive the result like this, and console dot data result. Okay. All right. So now let's go and run this file. I'm going to comment above code because I've already created that file. So now in the terminal, so it's actually too fast. I was not able to see this because I'm not in the browser and there is no log we are logging. So this whole data is returned in the form of streams. It was too fast. So to actually see how it's working, we are going to create a server and load it on the browser. And in the browser, in the console window, we can actually see that how much data was returned in the form of chunks. Okay, so now first of all, let's create a server, and I'm going to create a small server in Node. So http equals to require http, which is the built-in. I've already discussed about it in, I think, first or second video. So now I'm going to create the http.create server, and it's going to give us the request response and then the arrow function, and I'll write it after, but I can directly write dot listen, and then I can pass something like 4,000 and then the local host. It's pretty small, and now inside it I can actually write const stream equals to fs, and then I can write create read stream, so from the file, so output.txt and then the utf-8. Okay, and now I can write stream.on, and I can have a different things here. So since we need to send it to browser, let's start off with opening it, and open means that stream is now open and it can start reading the file. Okay, it's just a trigger function. So I'll write an arrow function after that, and I can write the console dot log stream is open and can start reading the file. Okay, and after that I need to run the stream dot pipe and then the response. So we are actually giving the response object to it, and it will make sure that this response is going to be returned in the form of streams through pipe. So it's just a syntax, you need to remember it. And after that we can have stream dot on, and let's give it an end. So it means that the stream has ended, means it has ended reading the data. So finished reading the stream. Okay, so now we can leave it as of now. So rather than sending utf-8, let's try to add that this thing on it. Okay, and I'm going to comment above lines. So now let's try to run the server. So node index.js, and the server is running. Now let's go ahead on the browser and try to trigger localhost colon 4000, and then let's see what happens. So localhost slash 4000. So now the hello world is printed. Now let's go to the inspect and go to the network. Let's refresh, go to the localhost, and here you can see that the data was transfer encoding. It is in the form of chunks, and if you see this word, it means that this data was returned in the form of chunks but not at once. Okay, so if we were to return any kind of data directly, then you won't see this thing. Okay, so you can check out the previous responses or any other response, or you can let's say I'm going to return response dot end, and it's going to return hello, and I'm just going to comment these lines. Index.js. Now if I refresh, this is hello, now localhost, and you are not seeing anything over here because this is not returned in chunks, it is directly sent. All right, so let's bring it back. All right, so that's pretty much it for this video. I hope that you have understood. It is very important video, and it's very important that you understand how stream works, and it improves the performance and also the user experience. So let's start off with the next video. In the next video, we will have some theoretical concepts that we need to revise, how Node works, how JavaScript works on the server. And thank you so much for watching.